Greetings and salutations. Welcome back to Malraius's Musings. This is Malraius. Still talking about 1939, The Son of Dracula. And I wanted to mention a couple things about the main character, Wolf von Frankenstein, or as Wilder would say, Frankenstein. And it's played by Basil Rathbone. Now, I don't know that he's in any other Universal monster movie. So he's not really in the well, as I like to call it. But if you do a search for Sherlock Holmes in the 1930s, black and white films, I'm gonna bet you dollars to donuts that the face you're gonna see dressed up as Sherlock is Basil Rathbone. So he's not a nobody. He's a good actor, carries it well. He plays a little bit different kind of character in this movie. But speaking of the Gene Wilder version, if you've seen Young Frankenstein, you remember that Gene Wilder's character in that movie there's a lot of suspicion around his character, and he's like, no, I'm not like my predecessors, and then he ends up following in the footsteps of his predecessors, and I think that this is the movie that they're really parroting about that, because there's some very strong imagery at the beginning of the movie, when Wolf gets to the village and like nobody greets him, based on the family history. So another thing that I wanted to add is Universal with these opening shots or early movie shots. I noticed it in Bride of Frankenstein, Dracula's Daughter, and now in Son of Frankenstein. You've got that early shot that's so Gothic. And in this shot, like when the camera pans on, the Castle Frankenstein, it's got a German Impressionist tint to it. Now, if you're not familiar with German Impressionists, I recommend watching The Cabinet of Dr. Caligari. So German Impressionists, when they filmed the movie, the sets were supposed to relay the feel of the movie. And you'll notice that like the whole crooked walls and such, like you see with Tim Burton, if you look at German Expressionism, it's like, did Tim Burton travel through time and direct this? Because that's what you see, like the manner of Frankenstein is like all curved and Gothic looking, and like it came out of a Burton movie or Cabinet of Dr. Caligari, which I'm sure Burton watched in film school. So I'll see you on the flip side. Those are my initial thoughts on this movie, the opening, and Basil Rathbone, Wolf von Frankenstein.